Hi, Wildcats! I'm Brooke with the Office of Sustainability here at the University of Arizona. We wanted to give you a quick tour to show you some of the sustainability features on our campus. Right now, we're standing outside of our office. It's the first location on our sustainability tour. We're located on the 4th floor of ENR 2. The Office of Sustainability is a great resource hub for all things sustainability on campus. Let's check out some of the many other sustainability efforts that promote environmental and social well-being around campus. In fact, we're already at the first stop of the tour. ENR 2, the Environmental and Natural Resources Building. It's one of the LEED Platinum certified buildings on campus. Others include Arbol de la Vida and Lichens Residence Halls, as well as the Recreation Center. LEED certification is a program that rates buildings on the environmental responsibility of their design and efficient use of resources, signifying leadership in energy and environmental design. Look for this plaque to identify other LEED buildings on campus. One of the features that contributes to LEED certification is the use of solar panels to generate electricity for the building. We currently collect 3,325 megawatts of energy annually right here on campus. Let's check out some of the other features that make ENR 2 one of the greenest buildings on our campus. Since being built in 2015, ENR 2 has become the flagship building on campus for sustainable construction. With its innovative use of design and landscape, ENR 2 takes cues from nature to maximize its sustainability. If you've ever noticed that it's cool inside the central courtyard even on a hot day, that's because the courtyard is modeled after Slot Canyon, utilizing its unique circulation effect that keeps temperatures down. ENR 2 also features landscape beds on each level, ample natural lighting, and an impressive water harvesting system. These features also contribute to keeping the building cool and greatly reduce its energy and water use. And finally, it's a great place to take a breath and get a snack from Canyon Cafe before class. Here in the Sonoran Desert, it is important to use our water wisely, as it is a scarce resource. There are some great examples of low water use landscapes and water conservation tactics that are put to practice around campus. Some of our buildings have some very innovative yet natural ways of conserving water on campus. The Underwood Family Sonoran Landscape Laboratory at Kapla features a system that mimics the natural Sonoran desert environment. The garden harvests roof runoff, air conditioning condensate, and drinking fountain gray water, and uses this saved water to maintain a demonstration of 5 biomes of the Sonoran Desert. The clever water harvesting features sustain an environment that is designated as a safe harbor urban site for 3 species of threatened and endangered fish, 2 species of reptiles, and countless other species. Rainwater harvesting is an important method of saving water because it allows us to collect, store, and use rainwater instead of letting it run off into the streets. A great example of this can be found right outside of Old Main, where the landscaping guides water into basins, allowing the plants to receive their necessary water and allowing the rainwater to re-enter the aquifer. Another form of rainwater harvesting is accomplished with rainwater cisterns. One of several cisterns on campus can be found in the community garden. This 28,000-gallon tank collects water running off the roof of the Highland Garage, making it available for use in the garden. On campus, we're doing our best to reduce food waste and to connect our community to sustainable food systems. Here at the community garden, any community member is able to rent a plot to grow their own fruits and veggies. Some of the food grown in the community garden is donated to the campus pantry, a service that aims to reduce food insecurity by providing food staples for free to anyone with a CAT card. The campus pantry also receives donations from the Student Union Memorial Center Rooftop Greenhouse. The rooftop greenhouse is a hydroponics operation that grows tomatoes and cucumbers. The rooftop greenhouse offers informational tours to community members. We have clearly marked landfill and recycling bins all over campus. Please pay attention to the signs so that you sort your waste properly, which allows us to keep as much waste as possible out of the landfill.
Compost Cats, a branch of the Office of Sustainability, works hard to reduce food waste by keeping organic material out of the landfill and converting it into a nutrient-rich soil amendment. Their operation has diverted 20 million pounds of organic waste from the landfill. Their new bucket program aims to decrease residential food waste by providing buckets to volunteers and converting the food scraps into compost in the community garden. If you'd like to learn more about how to compost, visit the Compost Cats website.
If you've enjoyed learning about sustainability efforts around campus, you can learn about even more projects and programs through the University of Arizona's Sustainability Map. The map is filled with past and current sustainability projects, sustainable infrastructure around campus, and research being done within academics to further sustainability efforts. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed learning about some of the ways the University of Arizona is working to advance sustainability. Be sure to follow us on social media to stay up to date with sustainability efforts around campus. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to stop by the Office of Sustainability or contact us.